Velocity Gaming has been a household name in the South Asian Valorant scene since its inception. People love this org with a passion and it is seen vividly. They've gone through a plethora of changes, transitions, and have had their good and bad moments, both domestically and internationally. But now, it seems as if the true power of Velocity Gaming is about to unleash. After all that happened in Valorant post the franchise league and tier 2 of Valorant announcements, it came as a blessing to VLT and the entirety of India that South Asia will have its own Challengers League with a direct spot to Ascension. Let's take a hard look at and understand the mammoth that is the current Velocity Gaming roster. Before we do get into it, hit that like and sub button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs as soon as possible, and it would mean a lot to me if you would support me. Now, back to the video. Since the rumors started spreading about the signing of Eccles and Doma to VLT, not many people in the beginning took it seriously. Mostly because such an ambitious move was never really done before by an org. Getting two EU players who've played at the top level of Valorant for some of the top teams like Liquid and Fnatic is nothing short of a miracle. Combine these two with possibly the three most skilled individuals you can find in India and you might just have a winning formula. Eccles, Doma, Helef, Excali and Deathmaker. Sounds like a fairy tale, doesn't it? Well, it's true. This roster has the potential to actually reach heights higher than any other South Asian org, at least on paper. Led by Davi as the coach and Eccles in game, this team has two really big brains. Eccles has been around the block having played with Scream as well as Hiko in 100 Thieves, and Doma has played with one of the best IGLs and one of the best duelists in the world, Boaster and Durka. These two have touched the pinnacle of Valorant and their versatility is what tingles me with great excitement. Let's start with Doma. He's practically someone who can actually play every role. Doma's time on Fnatic saw him play the Sky, Omen, Sage and even Phoenix at times and more. He's got great mid-game movement and knows how to thrive in pressure as well. Also having some great clutches to his name, Doma has the potential to be the pivot of this VLT side who can be the secondary duelist, initiator, sentinel or even controller. Anything the team wants. He can be the crux of this team. Match that with Eccles, who has led a massive team like Liquid in 2021 with the likes of Scream and Soulcast and knows how to handle his players. His mid-round calling works like a charm and he too is a flexible player who can fill in different roles. These two bring in the experience of having played with and against some of the very top in the world, and that holds immense value for two major reasons. Number one, ideas. The ideas that these two will bring will be completely different to what we've seen to be South Asian Valorant so far. It will actually open up the potential of the other three players in ways that might make the team stronger than ever before and something that they might not have even thought of. Number two, mystery. Now, whilst almost every South Asian top team knows every other team, getting two players like these to come into a team with three other powerhouses throws a mystery because now they don't know what to expect as VLT has become a brand new team. So their entire history of having previous strategies and stuff goes straight down the drain and they emerge as a absolutely new powerhouse that you cannot expect anything from. Excali's innate raw power to become the star player with whatever agent he picks up or weapon he picks up, and on top of that he has been and is one of the best talents this country has produced and is a remarkable individual. Deathmaker's mind-boggling aim on his best days is what made everyone call him the best aimer that India has brought up, and he has shown that multiple times. Helef's game sense and support, which alone makes him one of the best players in India, and his discipline to follow instructions and have immense clutch potential is what makes him the perfect backbone for VLT. Combine these three with the originality and experience of Eccles and Doma, and VLT will be almost impossible to stop in South Asia. But the real reason why this team is actually so dangerous can be told through just one word: versatility. Velocity Gaming have 4 players who can fill into multiple roles for the team and have a 5th cracked duelist main, allowing them to explore avenues like double duelists, double controllers, or whatever comp they want to run, to be honest. This is actually what the most top teams of the world in Valorant look for in their players: comfortability in multiple roles. Knowing your agents well and playing them for and to the team's advantage. And that's what lets them exploit the meta as well as break the meta if they want to. And I think Velocity are primed to do the same. This Velocity roster changes the very face of South Asian Valorant and the shape of Velocity Gaming's present and future. Now, what can this team achieve? They definitely will and should win VCT Challenger South Asia. I repeat, should. It would be a devastation, in all honesty, if they fail to qualify for Ascension with the super team that they have put together. Whilst they are my favorites here in South Asia, I believe that these guys will also be a force to be reckoned with at Ascension. In my previous video, I had mentioned that Velocity Gaming have a chance to win the APAC Ascension, have a chance to win it. If not this year, then for sure next year. That is only if this roster sticks together. Their squad holds the potential to upset some massive SEA teams, in my opinion, and we might just see that happen. Velocity Gaming have previously struggled internationally, and we've seen that. But with this revamp to a level where you expect them to be at the top of whatever they do is clearly what the organization is aiming for. If they put in the work, show their discipline, and just keep pushing at it as a team and stick together, South Asia will be a breeze for them, and they will stand a solid, strong chance to at least compete for the top 3 in APAC Ascension, because this stack of 5 just makes you feel that damn velocity.